When the Philadelphia 76ers first acquired James Harden last season, he was supposed to form a baneful combination with Joel Embiid, and obviously, it never fully materialized in the 2021/22 season. Fast forward to now, the Harden and Embiid duo is arguably becoming the most dangerous 1-2 in the entire league. While the postseason will still be the true test if the duo can accomplish the goals they desire, there are some intriguing signs between them. There have been some notable growth in their ability to share the court and maximize each other since Harden returned from injury, and both are lighting up the stat sheets as a result. Throughout their first 32 games in the season, Joel and James are on pace to becoming the first teammates to lead the NBA in scoring and assists since George Gervin and Johnny Moore of the San Antonio Spurs in 1981-82 season. Joel is currently leading the NBA in scoring for the second consecutive season with 33.1 points per game. This would be Joel's second consecutive season to win the scoring title and make him the first big man to do this since Bob McAdoo. Bob won the scoring title for 3 seasons straight between 1977 through 78 and 1979 through 1980 seasons. It should be noted that James Harden is not technically listed as leading the NBA in assists, as he has not reached the requirement of playing at least 70% of the Sixers games. Although as long as he doesn't miss more than 10 of the remaining 50 games, he will meet this mark. James' 11.1 assists per game are more than Tyrese Halliburton, who is listed as the NBA's leader with 10.3 assists per game. Impressive statistical output should be expected to continue as both players play a healthy role in the offense. Joel currently ranks second in the NBA in usage percentage, only behind Giannis, with a 37.1% usage rate. James also has recorded a 26% usage rate on the season. And there were concerns at the start of the season that the Sixers offense was too ISO heavy, which Doc Rivers spoke openly about. While both of the players tend to lean on their own shot creating at times, there has been progress in their willingness to optimize each other. It's great to see the production occurring on the stat sheet, especially considering the way it has converted to team success. The focus for the remainder of the season will be on to continue to acquire chemistry before attempting to overcome those playoff shortcomings together when all eyes are upon them. Now let's talk about James Harden. Nobody mistakes him from Houston James Harden anymore. However, he's still a really good player. James is currently averaging 22 points per game along with 6.5 rebounds, 11.2 assists, and 1.5 steals on 43, 36.4, and 88 splits. The narrative around Harden is that he is washed. I never really bought into that concept. Joel is clearly the better player, therefore James Harden takes the back seat. But that don't make him washed, That just make him unselfish. When Joel is out of the lineup, James is averaging a robust 27.8 points per game, along with 7 rebounds and 9.3 assists, with a true shooting percentage of 63%. With Joel on the floor, James is averaging 16.8 points a game, along with 5.7 rebounds and 11.3 assists, with a true shooting percentage of 56.5%. It's quite clear James is more of a facilitator when playing in a lineup with Joel Embiid. In lineups without Embiid, led by James, the team has an 85th percentile, plus 6.1 differential, 72nd percentile offensive rating, and a surprisingly solid 82nd percentile defensive rating spanning 494 possessions. The team plays notably faster in lineups led by James opposed to its counterpart, which any lineup led by Joel basically. They have an 80th percentile transition frequency and score quite well on the run. Now with both Joel and James playing together, the team's transition frequency plummets down to 13%. And their efficiency also plummets to 43rd percentile, contributing to just 2.6 points per 100 possession on the run. Now you're asking yourself, what about when Joel is on the court and Harden is off? Well, they're only 12th percentile in the frequency of transition. The tempo nearly slowing to a crawl in this instant. So all in all, they play their fastest when James is leading bench units, slower when the starters are on the floor together, and slowest when James take a break and Joel keep things afloat. Which makes sense. Joel alpha presence commands certain conditions and Joel routinely dominates. It's just not at a quick tempo, as they rank 26 overall in pace. It's not exactly what James is accustomed to despite his rep as a ball-deflating dribbler, as his teams have ranked 11th, and 2nd in pace over the prior 3 years before he came to Philly. And the point I'm making is, James, Joel, and the rest of the Philadelphia 76ers are a force to be reckoned with. And Harden is slowly looking like glimpses of the Houston James Harden that we once as fans were all in awe of. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested. See you next video.